Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Jamil, and we are going to analyze weekly time frame on Alibaba stock. So let's see why the market can move this week and how we can plan on this stock. Last week we have done discussed market can reverse it from here. Either we are going to see this kind of confusing candle, or we are going to see this kind of reversal candle on here because 84 to 80 are going to be very important support for the market. After touching this level, market will going to decide where he wants to go. And if we also talk about, if you want to sell aggressively, let the market close below $80, then it's a confirmation that market can surf for market can surf from surf fall from here. So right now market already made reversal from here, which is what we have done in our previous video. If you didn't see our previous video, go and check it out. We have done mentioned clearly we are going to do this kind of this kind of reversal candle on that range. So let's see how we can plan on this stock for this week. If I draw the line here, which is near on $80, there is an important price point. Do make sure you note it down on your paper, so in future it could be help you to understand the price, how price move and how price work. So right now $80 going to be very important support for the market, but it was important for the previous time. Right now it is no more important because for the first time $80 buyer was interested. So because of this we saw the very strong pullback from this range, and sellers sell again, there's a second pullback, then sellers sell again, there's a third pullback. So multiple time this support has been tested on that range. So as you know, support and resistance, if it is hit by the multiple time, it chances are very it can be fall down. Even on the similar on the resistance, if it's resistance hit by the multiple time, chances are very it can be fall, it can be breakout. And similarly on here, $80 has been tested multiple times. First time, second time, third time. Generally, if this range, if it is $100, if buyer are interested in the market or buyer are interested to buy from this range, you are not going to see this kind of again and again taking support on the similar range. Generally, after if buyer is strong or interested buyer, within one to two pullback, it will be go on upside. It will be directly will be shift on the from the upside. You are not going to get the same price again and again. So right now market already tested multiple time, two to three time has been tested, which is near on 80 range. So 80 range will not going to be important support for the market. So how we can plan on here? First things, market has reversal from here, right? It's a positive moment time. It's a hammer candle represent market is a positive. It was completely whole week for the seller try to sell, to close below 100, below $80, but end of the day, end of the week, except last 2 days, right? Thursday to Friday, market has been reversal from here and able to close on the higher side. That means seller will not going to be aggressively until market directly open in the gap down, which is more than 50% drawdown from this candle. If anything gap down and 50% draw, 50% will become drawdown from this candle, chances are very high it can be fall down, but it's not a confirmation. How we get the confirmation? Below anything closing $80, that's a confirmation that market can be fall aggressively from this range, because buyer will not going to touch it here. They are already try here first time, second time, third time. If it is for the fourth time coming, buyer definitely will going to give up from this range, and seller definitely will enter here, and market can be fall sharply from here. So that's a separate thing, that's the future. If anything gap down, then we should planning for the selling side. So how we can plan for Monday? After closing on positive side, market need to open flat. If anything flat or gap up, if buyer are strong, if buyer are confidence in this market, we are going to see definitely this kind of strong positive momentum that to be on upside, which is above $100, because those are the seller sell aggressively in the market. They are going to be put their SL near on here, which is near on 105, 106. They are going to be put their SL. So if buyer are strong, definitely will buyer take, buyer will going to take all of their SL. So for them it's a positive momentum. No seller will be sustained on this range. So in future it can be continuation from the upside. So right now, if buyer are confidence, again, if buyer are confidence is strong, market will going to open flat. If anything flat, end of the week we are going to see this kind of a positive momentum above $100, then market will going to be a positive for us. So let's see how we can take a trade, or how we can understand the price movement. For this we need to check it out in our daily time frame. So right here we also see there's a market going to make a W pattern formation. W pattern formation is a price a trend reversal sign. If you see any W pattern, you could expect that market going to reversal the trend. If it is definitely it is downtrend, then W pattern market generally recover. Anything downtrend, then market, if you see W pattern, there's a first sign market is going to reversal the trend, which is from the downtrend to uptrend. So right now on $80 is it was important for the buyer. So definitely market has made very strong support, strong green candle sustaining on here. And these are the 88 has been tested multiple time. We will see in a 15-minute time frame. So how we can plan on here, if market anything flat, anything, or if anything gap up, we just have to be wait for 5 to 15 minutes. Then it could be for the first profit booking, then market can reverse it. This is the first condition. If anything flat, if market going to break 88, then you can planning for the buying. How you can understand if it is fresh buying or it is just a short covering, because whole week was for selling side, so it might be seller book their profit or this is the first pullback. Generally, if market opening the flat on next day after making this kind of green candle, it was a continuously previously up a downtrend, and there is the first pullback. So how you can understand if it is fresh buying or going to be just a short covering? If market anything opening flat, as soon as it cross the high need to be crossed. If high has been taken off, there's a sign market with a fresh buyer are in the market. So you don't be scared that more where market can go. Generally you should put your stop loss below of the candle and let the market go where he wants to go, because buyer are interested on the market. This is how a price work. Please note it down so you can understand the price movement. So how we can plan on here, this is going to be important resistance for the market. In generally market do not go super fast on the buying side. Whenever market try to go on the higher side, he will pause here, and it will be inverted hammer candle again, then again pause here, slow and steady. If market are going, market is spending time, there's a first sign that market can be go on the higher side. And $100 going to be very important resistance for the market. If anything closing below above $100, there's a first sign that market are going to be a positive in future. So if you want to invest in this stock, you can invest half of your quantity, which is 10 to 15%, not more than that. 10 to 15% you can invest on this stock above $100 to make sure $100 going to be very important support. To be very frank, if you want to invest just 10 to 15%, you can invest above $100 on this stock, which is Alibaba. So let's see how we can plan uh, for intraday. So there's an important point we have done discussed is a continuous selling, first pullback, and this range is going to be deciding range that we have done discussed previous week. So buyer are there. So what it just need to maintain after flat, it just need to continue. If it is continue, we can planning to buy in the market. And if but remember anything gap down, it can be continuation. Anything gap down, it could be continuation in the future. So buyer will not going to be on the market after $80 has been taken up, because we already saw in real time weekly time frame this range has been tested multiple times. So let's see, I hope you understand all of my point, friends. Please note it down, it could be help you in future. So let's see in 15 time frame how we can plan for intraday on Monday. Market has been closing on a very strong upside. So and $88 has been tested multiple time. What we have done discussed in a weekly time frame, that if support and resistance hit by multiple time, it can be break up or it can be breakdown. So this is going to be breakout first time, second time, third time, almost fourth time market has been retested this level. Anything flat on Monday, as soon as it cross 88, you can planning to buy for a small quantity, uh, because these are the strong candle. You might see here there's a big player momentum. We also have discussed in our previous week that if you see this kind of big player momentum, market need to taking a time to take over this candle, because you might see here after making this candle first time, second time, buyer not able to close above this range. So it definitely has been selling off here. On similar candle, we also see here, I think on trust I think on Monday or Wednesday, I don't remember exactly, there's another big momentum. It's a big player momentum. That means definitely someone has been short aggressively on this on this range, which is near on $88. So $88 was important resistance for the market, but it's no more because has been tested multiple times. Just look at the price after making this kind of aggressively selling from here. First time, second time, even third time, multiple time buyer tried to close above this range, but they're not able to close because definitely has big quantity has been shorted from here. This is the reason market has been surf from fall from here. So right now market is trying to recover here. So this level is no more important because it has been tested multiple time. As soon as it cross 88, you can buy in the market with a small quantity, and because market is going to face another resistance on here. But the good things, 92 has been tested multiple times for the buyer. So if buyer able to take the market on the higher side, they are not going to be hold here, or they're not going to be spending the more time. It will be a breakout upside within very soon. We could expect it in this week. So I hope you understand all of my point, friends. So this is what we had planned, and this is not any confirmation or anything that I'm giving you. This is exactly what market going to do. I'm not going to commit kind of things. It is just my plan, it is just my experience from the market. If anything unexpectedly happen, definitely I will give my SL, or if market work on my way, definitely I will make something. So I hope you understand the point, friends, and enjoy the video. If you enjoy the video, friends, subscribe to my channel and hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.